Hello, everybody. Fuck you, David. Get put in a 10-second timeout. What a dick. How dare you? Hello, Cam. How you doing? Sigmar will be joining us shortly. We will probably wait till 8:30. I would say about 8:30 to start looking at the members' miniatures. Let's see. David, put in timeout. 24 hours or 1 minute? Wait. That was funny. Get my palette too real quick. 2 days. I can't do that. The maximum YouTube is 24 hours. He gets a 1 minute timeout. For shits and giggles and shits. So I'm probably only gonna be streaming for about 2 hours today. So let's get as much of this done as I can. Because I need to do members miniatures on top of painting the miniature. Rats, we are the rats. Yes, hello, Silver. I think David's timeout might be up. I bought 500 rats. Nice. I think his timeout's over. I don't know. All I know is that he probably deserved it. Oh, my shoulder. Don't we have rats redeem? Because I have to add one still. I'll have to add one eventually. Ow, my arm. Yes, okay, so I gotta figure out what washes I want to use. I'm surprised David hasn't typed anything since his timeout is up. Oh, I forgot to fix that. Let me do that. The fur. Okay, yes. Oh, God damn it, it's got gray on the blade. Fuck. It's silver on the blade. Where's jet exhaust? Thank you for the hydrate too.
The co-host Handy has gone with power. The people's Neko was put into time, out for no reason. Now Chat must steal his wheelchair.
Thank you for the 100 bits, David. Your timeout's over. Your timeout on YouTube is over. And for the last time, I don't have a wheelchair. You're a slow typer. Yeah, we know, we can tell. Hello, GHP, how you doing? Or is that Murph? I don't know. Because the icon's Dark Angels. On Discord, that's what Murph has. I'm basing my Krieg right now, drinking beer. Ah, okay.
Hello.
Well, welcome. Ah, there's Ickbard. Hello, how are you? So, I have something to ask you. When are you gonna work on the audio I need you to? You're not Murph.
It'll
Okay,
be
sorry.
done tomorrow morning.
Okay. Sorry, GH. It's just someone else is in the chat, comes by the chat every now and then. And apparently his account, was it Murph's account that got hacked or someone else? All I know is that another person that frequents the chat also has that profile picture close to it. Nordic board. How dare you?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
You watching my videos? Thank you. I appreciate it. And David's being a little turd, so another
That's
1
how you know
minute
he's not a
timeout.
clone or a replica.
I've done it
I'm
3
doing
times
well,
already.
Tortoise. Thank you. Welcome to Friday, everyone. You made it
Yes.
through the week, and for that, I'm proud of you.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to hear what you did this week. It could be something big, something that you're proud of, something that's big, something small. For me, it's well,
Thank you, David, for the 50
I had a
minutes.
nice talk with Mrs. Zigbard, and we worked some stuff out, and I think we're the better for it and stronger together afterwards. You know,
Mhm.
and I'm pretty grateful for that. So that's my thing for this week. What about y'all? You went to school? Hell yeah, school is good. And I've been doing well, Silver. Thank you for asking. Thank you very much. They announced the packet for my game store's RPG in 2 weeks. Oh, you got some Residence, Nick? Nice.
Paint Warlord timeout David being cringe.
And
Thank you, David, for the 50 bits.
oh man, you should time them out more often. This is lucrative.
It's funny. What was that? Oh, sorry. You're forgiven, David. Thank you for the 50 bits.
Not fun. What are you going to school for, Silver, if you don't mind my asking?
It's necessary, unfortunately. It's a necessary evil.
Yeah.
Okay, where is my thing?
Painted a Thousand Sun Horse Heresy librarian. I'm assuming Dread. Oh, high school. Gotcha. Fair enough.
In GH, what else are you working on besides Krieg? Is that the only army you got? Do you have multiple? Well, there's one. Emperor's Children. Emperor's Children added to that on top of Krieg.
No te gusta español, señor? Got a bunch of Dark Angels. Nice.
Who's that? Shut the fuck up. Please be patient. I'm a CSM Space Marine player. Shut up, David.
Oh man, that's great hat placement.
Yeah, it finally worked correctly for once. Yeah, I did finished my first Primarch the Lion. Very nice,
Hell
very
yeah,
nice. Oh yeah, today I finished what was it? I think did I do it? Yes, yeah. So today no, yeah. Yesterday I recorded 20 minutes of audio. And then today I edited that 20 minutes of audio. It was 23 minutes of audio. I then got edited down to 20 minutes of audio, and that's with a 4-minute space in between for Ickbard's part of the video. Depending on how long his section is. Let's go back to the hobby of 20 years last July, and I have dove in head first. Ah, I see. So you did the fuck it, we ball route.
Get on your Skaven tide. Fair enough, Corey. Fair enough. Also, welcome. Welcome to the
Yes. Stand by box.
So, desk space back
My
soon.
desk is
Fair
yeah.
enough. Silver Tortoise, it's no me gusta. Español muy confundido. Fair enough. Spanish is fine for me. I mean, granted, I've been doing it on Duolingo for
wait,
half a
what did
year
you just
now,
say? You
a
think you
little
just
over half a
said
year.
I don't like Spanish?
I know he's saying that, but he's asking me if I agree or not. That Spanish
Oh.
is confusing.
I thought he was gonna say I don't like speaking Spanish, so
He doesn't like Spanish class because he finds Spanish confusing.
It gets easy actually. So like, if you want to say I don't like speaking Spanish, you say no me gusta hablo español.
Meanwhile, for me, it's the fucking preterite/present tense bullshit.
Yeah, I hate that.
Nosotros, ellos, ellas, all that shit.
Yeah, I don't remember that part, but I remember I hated it. Well, I remember I hated it. I just don't remember how to use it. Hello, Therapeutic Green. How are you doing? Welcome. What army do you play on or paint? Yes is a valid answer. For your video on autism 40k link was a real eye-opener. My wife swore I'm on the spectrum for years and it really got some good perspective from that. Yeah, but the thing is, if you want to make sure get diagnosed, don't do it based off of a YouTube video some idiot on the internet made. Hello, Ghosty. How you doing?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. All the verbs. All the verbs.
Yes. Hello, Gib Gub. How you doing?
What you doing?
Not to worry. I have a permit.
Yep, Gub. It's been a hot minute. How you been, dude?
This
glad
just
you're doing
says
well,
I can
Therapeutic.
do what I want.
No, you can't, David. You can't do what you want. That's not how that works, and thank you for the 50 bits. You get next year. Wait, so you don't have to take Spanish too? That's bullshit. Yes, I think. Yeah. All the stuff is good.
I've been painting up stuff. So, back onto the thing with the Warhammer stuff for me. Tournament in 2 weeks.
That's why I haven't
Moved
been
to
in
America
these streams.
recently,
Oh,
so you haven't been in
nice.
these streams. Fair enough, Ghosty.
enough.
Welcome
Thank
to the
you,
greatest country in the
Therapeutic.
fucking world.
Thank you, Therapeutic, for the follow. Appreciate it. Wait, where did you move from? Gotta ask, I forget.
Not the greatest country in the world.
Building Eidolon so you can be a Lord Cacophonous proxy. But I have a
Nice.
permit. No, you don't. That isn't a real permit. I didn't give you one.
Homie's acting like he has one of the rogue trader like seals of trade.
Well, I mean, it's funny. He's still the only person that has the highest membership, too, on YouTube.
That is
North.
true.
Oh, you were from Canada. Okay. So now you exist.
That place that
Awesome.
doesn't exist. Yeah, you exist now. He's real.
Oh my god, he's real. I thought he was just
This
a
is one of
figment
the-
of. I thought he was a figment of our imagination, a ghost, you could say.
Indeed. How does it feel having having actually cheaper Warhammer here in America?
Oh god, that's gotta hurt. The government psyop. I forgot about
Damn
that.
right it is, Tortoise. Yeah, yeah. I was talking to Nico yesterday. He was like, he saw Fulgrim on sale for like 160 plus Canadian,
Hmm.
or like 200 Canadian. Yeah, it was 200 Canadian.
And it's still cheaper
is
in the US, I'm
insane.
guessing.
Yes, yeah. Basically, they accept U.S. currency in Canada. If you go to Canada with U.S. currency, it's like you're buying stuff 25% off.
Hmm. Or to sell things off of
No longer
eBay, I
have
no
to
longer
pay.
have to pay international shipping.
Based.
Yeah.
So they announced for the RTT, they're going to be taking the Bay Area Opens player packet for day one, and the terrain there is kind of more open. So I'm going to be taking the list that I got Wooden Spoon with at my friend's GT, and I've modified it a little bit.
Hmm.
What's up, Chakra Darat?
Hello, chocolate.
So the would you like to hazard a guess on what I added to my list because of the more open deployment zones?
It is the Bane Blade.
Yeah, damn right. I'm putting the Bane Blade in the list. No, if you need
Yeah.
something cheap, don't go to if you need something cheap, go to Canada. Sorta. It's still a conversion rate thing.
Yeah.
Tortoise. GW products are actually still cheaper in the U.S. than it is in Canada.
Okay, so I gotta figure out what color I'm gonna use for the shade on his face. Looks like kind of
Auto
Gorilla Man
train
plush tone.
competitive servers.
Model train.
Saves you a little bit GHB. Fair enough. Okay.
That's just
Maybe
called
it's the.
making a
It also could
diorama.
depend on the taxes.
Gorilla Man flesh tone. Enter Lords of War and pay with US
Andy's
money
the
and saves me a little
blood-sucking
bit.
tick on my leg when it comes to membership.
Shut up. And thank you, David, for being one of the highest the highest member. And you asked for it too. Don't forget about that. The prices are phenomenal. You can make so much money.
That's true. Yeah.
David, you are specifically the one, and I quote, to be. You are the one, and I
David.
quote, to say, "I want to be above all the plebs," is what you said.
If you go to Warhammer World, they ship for free. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. If you spend 200 pounds, that's not a problem.
Yeah,
It's not a problem. That's a
not a
challenge.
problem at all. What do you mean that's a challenge? It's not even a challenge.
No, it's like they're declaring a challenge. Like, come on, you spent the 200. Come on. Gib, you may have cheaper Warhammer, but I have civil liberties.
Second Amendment, baby, let's go. You can't hear the vacuum in the background, can you?
No, I cannot.
Okay, good.
Oh no, Silver's old messages are getting recycled. I think he hit like a dead zone when he sent messages, so their messages he sent like 10 minutes ago are being resent.
I just realized my my DaVinci Resolve was open that had all my audio files. Let me close that down real quick. I probably do that.
Professional streamer.
Yes. Professional streamer. And professional streamer has to try really hard to not drop the contrast paint.
So let's say drop what? Drop what, Handy?
Top member,
Top
I get
member,
nothing.
I get nothing.
You get bragging rights, David, is the first thing. Here's the thing, though. We don't have that many members as we used to. So it's hard to justify doing stuff for, like, what? How many members do I got? Like 10? And thank you to everyone, by the way. It helps
By
me
the way,
reach the
we're
YouTube
almost
payout.
at 1,000 members in the Discord. Ooh.
Yeah,
GHB, damn.
1,000 members, but not that many people. I mean, show up to streams. All of you that show up to streams are better than everyone else.
3 codex. You're welcome, Jamie. I hope you enjoy it. I gave him a link to the.
I got a quarter. I got a rock.
Thank you, David.
He sent
for
me a
the
bunch of
bits.
photos, and then someone else from the server just sent me a link to the PDF. I downloaded it. My computer didn't explode. I went, good enough.
Ah. Hello, Rev.
What's up, Rev?
Tailed by duckies.
Chit chat. In this chitty chat. In this chat.
Nice, Ghosty.
Thank you, David, for the 50 bits. I still think the funniest one. Hey, thank you, Gib Gub, for the gift. Hey, look at GXB got it.
Look at you.
Now you get to see videos one day early.
Yeah, and there's a fun Discord section of the Discord where we say funnier jokes, and we have a more direct one-to-one with you guys when it comes to painting tips and hobbying tips in general.
Yeah, so, and also today's members miniatures, so you can post miniatures in that secret section.
David,
Hey, thank you, David.
once again,
Hey, Ickbard, you got it. Thank you, David.
Ooh.
Giga chat.
I am a Giga Chad.
And now I have to add these names to the video. Wahoo, let's go.
Andy's not going to put me on twice.
Well, no, I just left you on there by default.
Yeah, and I appreciate it.
The homies get on there by default. That's why Doom's also on there.
Right. Yeah. I haven't read the World Leaders Codex too much. Where is the secret section? It is the Shield Captain Hangout. If you connect your Discord to your YouTube channel,
Or Twitch if you have a
YouTube
Twitch
account.
membership.
or through your Twitch membership, that's right, you get access to the Shield Captain Hangout. It's where we post funnier memes, We also give one-on-ones, and we get to show a one-on-one for critique and for asked critique for like working on stuff. Jesus Christ, Jamie has figured out how to figured out some crazy chaos spawn shenanigans. Well, hello.
Hello there.
Oh. Hello.
So apparently, chaos spawn turn 1 can move apparently at a maximum of 2 feet. I'm sure with hot advance rolls, and then can have a 12-inch charge.
That's stupid. Swear again so I can link my account. It is the. Are you? If you're not in it, it's someone do exclamation point Discord on YouTube, please.
Fine.
Do your job, Ickbard.
Say the line, Ickbard.
Say the line. Do the voice. Do the roar.
I love you, Daddy.
But also do the voice.
Speaking of
Are you
Shrek,
telling me?
speaking of
Are you
Shrek,
telling me Zephyroth is the darkness in Cloud's heart?
No,
Yeah?
not that voice. The
No.
other one. I'm slowly handing you the Christy Sprite.
No.
What a refreshing sprite.
God damn it, not this again.
I thought when you did the voice, I was thinking, you want me to talk about Chris? Because I love Chris.
No. The autist is on brand with Andy.
We're gonna make a nuclear-powered bomb, and it's gonna
This is
be
where it is.
great.
I pinged you where it is, GHB.
I have a. For my list, I'm painting up a second Tech Priest engine seer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great because, well,
Oh, come on.
it's great because it's gonna be babysitting my Baneblade. And you want to know a fun thing about the guard codex handy?
The Baneblade line of sight blocking.
The Baneblade does cause line of sight blocking. It also causes.
Hello, Groover. How you doing?
It gives. What's up? What's up, Groover? It also gives. Jesus Christ, David.
Goblin got
Almost.
one. Physic got one. Matt, I've seen
Is it-
before.
Is it on the Twitch or the
Discord or not Discord? YouTube. Fuck.
YouTube? Aw.
So the Baneblade
wait.
has the ability that says if it
Oh,
blocks
new one.
any line of sight to another one of your models, treat it as if it were terrain to give cover. Additionally, the Siege Regiment ability does not care what keywords it has. So as long as it's an Imperial Guard unit, I can give it stealth. So I can just every turn give a Baneblade stealth.
Yes.
And then I can have one of my engine seers stand next to it and puppy guard it because it doesn't care about keywords either. So I can give it a 4-up invul, heal it D3 wounds a turn, give it stealth, and let it give cover to everything else in my army.
Wahoo!
Boogie 2988 is more similar to the Great Unclean One. Wings of Redemption was healthier than Boogie because he beat up Boogie in a boxing match. You gotta remember that meme guy.
Yeah.
Why am I so tiny?
That's
I don't know.
That's what she
It's
said.
cold outside.
Anyway, so how's y'all's day been?
It's been
Uh,
going well.
shit,
Thanks for
editing a
asking.
video.
In this shitty chat.
Thank you, David, for the 50 bits.
In this
I had some bro time with my friend, and we went to go watch the 20th anniversary of Star Wars Episode 3.
Nice.
Damn, it's
You
been
know.
20 years. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the best Star Wars.
Wings the
film.
bloodthirster with his baby rages. I just can't take this shit no more.
Best Star Wars? You mean the best prequel film?
Nah.
I
The
think
bre-
a
the-
special
the-
section. Don't worry, Nick. Handy goes through all the membership stuff and updates the video titles, video credits section every time. So don't worry about it, Nick.
Yes, I do.
You get your shout out. Can I help the
Another
wife with
que-
food? Hell yeah. Is the wife food? Are you eating your wife?
Oh boy. Please give context of what you are saying.
No.
I am asking the chat. Please provide context before you say anything. Ickbard will run a funny joke on your expense.
Thank you for the follow, Groover. Not yet. Fuck yeah, GH.
Well, he's a man of culture.
You gotta go see your favorite hockey team now that you're in America land. Fair enough, fair enough. If that just mean like, oh my, that's almost legal abuse against the enemy player. It'll be fine, Silver. It's 450 points, so it's just shy of a quarter of my army. It's only I'm moving it in one of two directions because the rest of the train will physically block it from being able to move. Not that special section, the Discord area for members. Oh, are you not in it? So Nick, you gotta make sure that your stuff is connected.
Yeah, you gotta be connected to YouTube. I also might have no GHP. You might have to let me refresh the integration. Let me try that. Never mind. Yeah, synced a bit ago, so let me resync
Summer Citizen Bane? It's the Bane Blade, you can go backwards. So
okay,
I'm talking about
there we go.
two
It's been
directions.
synced. You might be able to see it now. Unless he's not connected.
The Bane the way that the terrain has been laid out and they've sent it to us. I'll throw it in the GW chat, general chat of the Discord for everyone to see. It's gonna be very fun. There are really only two areas I can take my Baneblade.
I am very sad though because we didn't get any of those cool 20th anniversary popcorn buckets for the Star Wars event.
Damn.
Because for some reason the cinema place decided to release those buckets a week early and sold out on day one, and I was just like, why the fuck did they do that?
It was all a ruse. They wanted the employees did it on purpose. Of their scalper friends.
That's pretty damn good, Jamie. And so no, it's not an artillery piece. It has Titanic and it's fun. It's not an artillery piece. It has no indirect fire. I do have artillery in the list. Is artillery good? Not exactly. Do I make it work? Actually, yes, pretty well. The best way to run artillery right now is you shoot everything else, then you end with artillery, and your opponent goes, oh god, I forgot you had those 3 units. And you just smile as you whiff all your shots, but they have that pucker moment of, oh fuck, more shooting's happening. So yeah, it's going to be corner deployments, basically a quarter of the battlefield. Your brother runs like 2 Baneblades and 3 Basilisks. Groover, you are newer into the chat. I went 3-3 at LVO 2 years ago with a Hellhammer and 2 Bane Hammers in protest to GW because I wasn't allowed to use the 9th edition Guard Codex before 9th edition ended.
Oh.
It was fucking hilarious. There is no Baneblade variant with indirect fire. There is none. Yet. Don't give me that hope, Andy. Oh my god, don't give me that hope. Why couldn't you use the Codex? So what they did was, the Codex was released to those who got the Cadian Battle Force box that upgraded and updated the model line for the Cadians and the Scout and Armored Sentinels and gave us that Field Ordnance Battery and all that shit, and the Attilan Rough Riders. Oh, a lot of good stuff in that box.
Great. I think I got it.
And we got that
Just
Codex.
in case,
Codex was not
tell
going
me
to
the
be
whole thing
out
again. I wasn't
for
listening.
public consumption
Thanks, David.
until after the Codex. And or after the tournament, sorry. For every other tournament that was ran that year, you were allowed to use the Codex if you had the physical Codex. So people were running the faction when it was running various factions and such. When they only had the Codex through the special boxes, like Chaos Knights, when they had the Aberrant released in 9th edition and such, in that special box, things like that. They decided to not continue that with LVO. And this was like 6 weeks after the Battle Force box with the big release box with all the codex and all the stuff there came out. 6 weeks after we had that, and we were theory crafting. They said you can only use codexes when they are officially fully released. And this is the last game of the year for this, it's the first game of the tournament of the year because it's really a capstone of the prior year. They've changed it now where it's the big final tournaments now in October. Yeah, it was Groover. I'm genuinely a chill person. I am boisterous and I'm energetic, but I'm genuinely hard to really piss off or upset. Handy knows this, Rev knows this to some extent. I treat it as a game because it literally is a game. I'm supposed to have fun, not by winning and, the lamentations of their women as I crush their enemies. It's the having fun, enjoying my time with the folks around me, and if I can make them laugh with me at least twice, what's up, Goblin? Laugh with them twice, I consider that a win for me, because I'm here to have a good time. I'm paying a bunch of money to play 6 games of Warhammer in 2 days, go out, eat drinks, catch up with friends. If I win a game or 2, that's great on there. So, I was genuinely fucking furious.
I would be pissed too.
I almost blew up my reputation in the greater sphere of Warhammer stuff. I almost went nuclear. And a very, very wise friend, talked me down from that. And I'm grateful he did. So, I just ran a protest list. And then I went 3-3 with it. Fun fact, scouting up with Sanctifiers and Rhinos is actually really strong for agents. Yes, Emil. Yes, it is. The new codexes have you afflicted. You love Death Guard and World Eaters. Fair enough, meme guy. And I tell you what. If you like them both, get them both. Like, if you're trying to build an army, pick which one has the cooler models. And that's more likely than not, just by the numbers game, it's going to be Death Guard because they have a bigger model range. But I'm not telling you which one to point towards. If you love World Eaters and you love the way the Jackals look, the 8-bound look, all that shit, if you love the way Angron works, have fun with it, dude. And I hope you do have fun with it.
That makes
You went 3-0 with your agents? Nice.
The whole thing of saying, yeah, Death Guard has more models kind of still hurts. It's been how many years since World Eaters got their models, their new stuff? 2 years?
About 3 years now.
Yeah, and they didn't really get anything for their codex model-wise.
100 Infiltrator Poxwalkers versus 5 20-man Berserker squads. How do you give the Poxwalkers Infiltrate? I'm curious, David. Not David, Jamie. Damn it. You white people all look the same to me. The joke is, one of them isn't even white. Running Ordo Malleus, fair enough. The leaks show the Death Guard Terminators got buffed, which is based, and World Eaters got nerfed, which is not based. World Eaters have some fun. World Eaters saw some fun. They Poxwalkers just have Infiltrator now. So here's the thing. Okay, they do. You were too poor to go to LVO. Honestly, Ghosty, LVO is really fun. It's a mecca. If you do go, let me know, because usually I'm going to be going there. But it's more than fair if you can't afford it, because it's expensive. Scotty, buddy!
Okay, so let's give it, I would say, 7 more minutes, and then we'll start members miniatures.
Okay, so real quick, because I was waiting for Ikbar to finish like his stuff.
I am a rambler.
I got to find out recently that the 501st Legion is going to be GameStop is going to be releasing a special anniversary edition of the 501st Legion helmet from the attack on the temple, and I was just like, ooh. Nice. The 501st Legion is in fact my favorite Legion.
I dig it.
And I am very tempted to get the helmet because I just literally watched the movie where they assaulted the temple.
Blaster go burr.
What was
busy.
the other? What was the other joke for Anakin? He's the he's
Or ceiling.
oh
Wait,
my
what?
God,
That's a thing? Can I switch sides again? Max, can I switch sides again? No.
no. I remember sending you that video.
Yeah.
The demon attachment looks bad. Damn shame.
My friend
I
said
just
a
love
joke
Boku
that I
in the armor colors.
definitely cannot say on stream, so I cannot repeat it. So instead, I will put it in the VC chat.
I'm gonna have to repaint some of this stuff. I just realized. I have to repaint some of the cloak.
There you go.
Repaint some
Look
of
at it
the.
in just a moment.
Yeah, that my friend said that joke out loud in the theaters.
All right, let's see. Take a look.
Oh God.
Darth Planned Parenthood.
Submit minis for members mini. You just post your miniatures in the members section. That's what you do
501st.
of the Discord.
But yeah, I was laughing my butt off when I read that. I was just when he said that out loud. But I was just like, bro, I have a special.
Came
place
to
in
America
LA
with me.
today.
Oh, so your girlfriend exists too. Great, good.
She's real.
Oh my God.
She's right there.
He's real, I swear.
She's staring at me menacingly.
This is a great stream.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, look how much fun streams are when more people show up.
Hey, I
I'm not
was
gonna-
busy.
Well, no, I'm not
Not
talking
gonna
to
lie,
you guys.
though.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everyone else in general.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So show up to the
thanks
streams
for-
more often, guys.
But
I will be
when you
making
come
a
to
schedule
America, we
again.
will acknowledge your existence.
I will say though, like I said, I'm very tempted to get the helmet. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Isn't the
But it's
helmet
like
like $200?
120.
Ghost.
You can get like a 2 terabyte RAM stick for that price. I mean 2
Is this the
terabyte
knockoff?
M.2.
Yeah, but
Is this the
only-
knockoff Detroit Become Human? Ontario Become Human.
I mean, you're not wrong, Handy, but I'm not using my actual money. I'm using my GameStop Pro credit card
Oh, your GameStop Pro points, yeah.
and my credit cards. The Pro credit card because they have one.
I'm not using my credit card. I'm
actual
doing this
money
and
and my credit card.
Yep.
Excuse me.
That
just happened.
Oh my goodness.
200 copies of Concord. You go to the Richmond Open next week. My store actually has a booth there for Blackout. Ooh, nice.
Nice, dude.
Bro, the helmet is because it's the Revenge of the Sith anniversary helmet. It's like its value is it's not a few hundred Concord copies. It's probably a few million.
Seems more fun with.
David, my God, he's out for blood.
What did David say? Hold on, I'm pulling up.
So this is in response to Handy saying it's more fun when more people are around. I took it as the, us being here in voice chat with him. David jumped on it to write.
24
Co-host
hours.
says stream is more fun with the
24
host. What
hours.
a shocker.
24 hours. Minute.
Oh no! Did he really? 1 minute. Okay.
Can I put him in timeout when you already have him in timeout?
I don't think that's how that works.
No.
Wreck.
It's just said I put him out for 10 seconds.
I think it added time
It
to
doesn't
10
override
seconds.
your. Does that override your?
I don't think it does. It just adds 10 seconds.
Did you?
Oh
did you-
God, this is
hold on.
hilarious.
Wait, hold on. Did you like temporarily ban him from the YouTube
timed
side or
him
Twitch
out.
side?
YouTube side.
He got timed out.
Oh, that means maybe we should just jump in on the.
Get it down in the streets of Chirac.
You need access.
You need
to-
access to the member section. Make sure
Let
that you have
me-
your YouTube connected to your Discord.
Yeah.
I mean, he had no one else to blame for himself for that to happen.
Shit was hilarious though.
Hey, check the integrations again.
Not wrong.
A young thug taken too soon.
He'll be back in a minute. He's fine.
He just doesn't come back.
Well, I guess we're not gonna look at his miniatures then.
Handy, he's already down. Stop kicking him.
I think the minute
he's already dead.
I think the minute 10-second timeout is up. I just realized I need to zoom out the thing. Because I can't keep it in the frame.
After painting this Mechanicus dude red, I'm now putting purple on him because I want that to be the shading.
Yeah.
I was there the day that Handy slew the neck.
I will say a lot of Star Wars fans came out to watch the Revenge of the Sith movie in like different types of helmets. I got to see a Stormtrooper helmet, a Phase 2 regular Clone Trooper helmet, a Phase 1.
Well, some of them are those are probably actually 501st guys. That's probably why.
No, they were regular like kids and stuff because they were just like they were definitely too young to be a part of that group. That wasn't nice. I saw a Captain Rex on.
Sorry, David.
I saw it. I don't know. This
bits.
one was the most. Okay, so this one stood out to me the most. This one stood out to me the most. It was the Mandalorian Imperial helmet from Rebels, which I actually like the design for that one. I know someone else like
the dumb toilet thing is using Ruby assets.
Yeah, I saw you talk about that, Jamie. I think you pinged me. Also, guys, if you're unaware, I was the reason. Yes, the reason why I wasn't on stream last Friday is because I was recording a podcast episode with a friend of the channel, Goblin King. Jesus Christ!
Thank you, David, for the 50
flashbang
bits.
just hit me.
Yeah.
And we went over heroes, anti-heroes, and such, and I got to bring up Rooster Teeth and Ruby in the podcast because all roads lead back to Rooster Teeth. Goblin King, David. Goblin King.
Who did you talk about for anti-heroes on that one?
I talked about Ozpin because it's the whole like he's not looking at life in the next generations. He's looking at like the millenniums ahead of time, so it's not always in the best interest of the people around him.
I know there was like a moment in the original Ruby show that my friend really hated, and it was the one where they kind of like reveal the backstory of Ozpin, and all the characters got mad at him.
Yeah,
by the way,
that happened.
By the way,
season 4, I think.
spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen the show, but they're kind of remaking the show from the ground up, so not really.
Oh,
much
they
spoiler
are?
anymore. Yeah. I forgot. I think it was Viz Media that picked it back up, and they're gonna
They bought
basically
them, but nothing.
they're gonna reboot the show.
I didn't. They said that? Damn, I didn't know.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, because they've been taking, according to like what people have been like finding out, is that they've been taking down all the seasons of Ruby, and they're basically just gonna keep it. They're gonna keep the first 3 seasons, which is basically the entire like arc where like the school goes
Monty
down and stuff.
What had his stuff.
Yeah, and then they're gonna like reboot it from there. They're just gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna keep all this stuff. We're gonna reanimate it. We're gonna like give it like spit, shine, and polish, and then we're just gonna start a whole new different like direction with the story. Which honestly, I didn't mind. I honestly didn't mind the story that happened after that.
Hey, thank you, Gruber, for the 6 months on Twitch. Absolutely good, Chad.
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
Season 4 was a mistake. Season 5 was sort of okay. Season 6 was almost good. And then I stopped watching after that. Then I watched Season 9 and went, man, I'm glad this is dead.
What are you
Season
talking
9
about?
wasn't
Season
all
9
that
was
good.
when we got best Ruby meme ever.
Yeah, homophobic Ruby.
God damn. They were not thinking when they wrote that, did they?
I mean, without the context, it really looks bad. But it's because again, because I actually rewatched the entirety of it. I understand that Ruby just snapped because everyone else around her is like not having as bad of a time as she was, because she basically has like this weight on her shoulders of like saving the world or whatever, and everyone else is just not giving a crap about like how heavy it weighs on her, and she just has this
Jamie.
like crash out, and I was just like,
She has a mental breakdown.
yeah, and I was just like, that's warranted, because she's been doing this since she was like, what, 13, 14 years old at the beginning of the show. And
14.
that all this stuff is heavy stuff that to put on like basically a middle school kid, and having us do all the crazy stuff that she's been doing for years.
What are you talking about? They do that all the
Yeah.
time in anime.
I know, but like I like the like.
My God, it even
I-
has an accurate depiction of an anxiety attack.
pretty much.
Mm.
In a sense.
Yeah,
But
but
the
the
way-
lesson in that story was end your own life and be reborn something better. That was
Probably
literally season 9.
responsibility.
Hey, Fire isn't here.
Yeah, I
I
know, but
will
that's what
not lie.
David said.
I know, but I'm saying that to him. It's like Fire isn't even here to talk about that.
It was crazy getting up to that point, not gonna lie, but at the same time, I was just like, bro, that's.
Okay, I think we do members miniatures now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set up the camera. We'll set up the thing for members miniatures. Me, I gotta move my camera over.
I will be on my phone destroying rebel scum.
Find that.
I'm trying
Crappy.
this painting technique from Ninjon. I'm just trying to trust the process.
What's the technique?
Where you, it's where you paint the shades and the shadowing a different color from the actual main thing. Like, so if he paints a yellow or a green, yes, you can hook your Discord to Twitch.
Yeah.
If he does like a yellow or a green, the shadow will be like a purple or a plum. And it looks really nice. And I haven't really figured it out yet, but I want to try it for this model because it's got a lot of flowing robes. There's a lot of opportunity for the crease and edge for that.
Okay. I'm just going to group these all together because some people posted multiple things.
Yeah, guys, if you're newer here, we have a recurring theme.
They posted a lot
If
of
something
stuff.
goes wrong, we blame Rooster Teeth. They're like the Rockefellers. We blame them. Or the Rothschilds. We blame them.
Grab that. Okay, make those ones grab with David for that. Let me see. Got more, so let me add those two.
Fair enough, Goblin. Ghosty, I
Got
don't
it.
know if you're saying bye to Jamie, but if you're heading out, I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Okay, so we got that. Next, let's see. Moogle hasn't posted anything, so let me open all his stuff. Just David's the overachiever here. He likes to be an overachiever
Indeed.
and does a lot of painting.
He does. He
Yes.
should feel proud of himself for that.
Yes. I don't think I did. I'm just gonna open this again just in case.
Paint your backlog. Fair enough, King. Fair enough.
Okay. These ones.
Also handy reminder, it's almost an hour. Remember to stand up and stretch so you don't pull like Kira Toriyama.
Yeah, well, give me a second. I'll do that as soon as I open all these images.
Why do you have to do that, bro?
It's a reminder to stand up and stretch.
We take the suffering and we learn the lesson gained from it.
A lot of submissions this week, so that's good.
It was taken too early from us.
Yeah, he really was.
Why couldn't they have taken a politician?
No.
Oddly enough, they did. They did. They took Kissinger. He died earlier that year.
The universe giveth, the universe taketh away.
Yeah, kind of like how Harambe died and ruined the timeline. Frank and Peanut died to restore it.
It had to happen. Unfortunate. It all started with that goddamn gorilla.
We're in the wrong timeline, guys.
If Mangione walks 3, we might get one. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay,
I don't
looks
even,
like that's all the
I understand
members
conspiracy
stuff.
theory. I don't even think Mangione was the one who actually did it. I think he's a fall guy.
Well, whatever. Okay, let's swap screens to go to the chatting screen. Let's see. I'm gonna actually start it from
Paz was so pregnant it was scared to walk around Texas.
Okay. So first up, we have David with a dinosaur. I don't remember which one, the kind of dinosaur this is.
Yes, Texas, the most based state in the U.S.
A very nicely painted dinosaur, and I could see the 3D printing casting gate, the 3D printing supports on it. But it is very nicely painted.
Yeah. That's for the painting competition that our friends at the Under the Half of Madness are hosting right now.
What's with the blue chicken on the tree?
It's a dinosaur that David
It's a
painted.
dinosaur.
Oh.
Very nice blends the color and tail.
It's a Dionychus or
Dionychus.
Dionychus sounds better.
Yeah.
Blue chicken.
But yeah, that's actually a raptor. Before we started to figure out they had feathers. They're both wrong. Okay.
Oh well.
Oh well. But it's very nicely painted though. A very nice dinosaur. And then we have some more
You're
stuff
proud.
from David. We have some tanks.
Denonichus. Denonichus.
Some very nice looking tanks.
Nani. Hey, it's his
Isn't
Fate
it?
Marines.
What? Oh yeah.
Because Arturius is his Gilliman.
Yeah, but the problem is there's no anime women on his tanks. This isn't David. Who is this? It's an imposter. It's an imposter.
They don't support that in the Codex Astartes, sadly.
And we have a Sakaran, very nicely painted. Oh, the before and after shot too.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have the side-mounted guns yet. David, you got to before I did.
Yeah.
But it looks nice. It's coming along nicely. And then we have me, because he made his dreadnought. He named his dreadnought after me. His Deredeo. As you can see, it says handy on the side. Some nice
Got
checker
big
work
long
on it.
legs.
Yeah. Some nice checker work on it. Very nice, very nice. And then we have another dreadnought. Brutalis dreadnought.
That's a big nut.
Yes. It looks very nice shading too. I think the maybe the blood on the talons could use a little work along with on the base. I feel like. Anything so too, Ikbard? It's a little bit. It doesn't have the texture.
But it could use like a little bit more of the blood. Like, and the blood could be a little more darker where it's pooled. But that's just
also
because
glossy.
I literally look at blood for college stuff.
Yeah. And maybe a little bit more glossy, but still, nonetheless, it's a very nicely painted Dreadnought.
The nuts of dread.
Okay, that's everything from David. Thank you, David, for sharing. Next up, we
Apparently,
have...
he shared it on the Valrak stream earlier. You're not even first fiddle to him. What a bitch.
Yeah, David likes to annoy Valrak with his anime nights.
Great.
It's great. Just seeing him facepalm every time. Next, we have some Horus Heresy Emperor's Children from Moogle.
Yeah.
Sorry to rat you out. Don't call me out like that. No, we know he frequents Valrak's stream.
I mean, he has to rat you out. He literally paints the Skaven.
Yeah, very nice looking Emperor's Children console. Very nice little edge, little gold pinstripe along the cape. And we have an apothecary. The white looks a little bit chunky, unfortunately. But still, nonetheless, looks good. Or maybe it was just primer issues is what it was. I think it might just be primer. Because now that I look at the entire miniature, it looks like it has that messed up primer texture.
Oh, you hate to see it.
But still, it looks good. If you were to look at it from 3 feet away, you couldn't even tell. Ah, and he gave the console a jetpack, a jump pack too. A very big jump pack.
Hell yeah.
And it looks very nice. Bit of a nod. Yep, that's everything from Moogle. Thank you, Moogle, for sharing. Next up, we got Scotty. Some of his Blackout miniatures, making me want to get Blackout miniatures. They're so nice. And they're painted so nicely, too.
Yeah.
Now, for those that don't know, Blackout is basically an offshoot of the Titanfall universe. Well, a tabletop game, pretty much Titanfall. That's why if everything looks familiar, that's why. Because it's pretty much just Titanfall, but on the tabletop.
Inspired by.
Yeah, inspired by. They also have Titans, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are painted
It
very
looks
nicely.
cool.
Yeah, very cool. I always like the yellow he uses. I'm not sure if it's Explodey boy. It's one explodey boy.
We stand Explodey boy.
It's two explodey boys. Oh god, I'm kind of tired.
You want better than one giant bubble? Two giant bubble.
Two explodey boys. These guys are very fun. Those last ones are the crickets. They just want hugs. Yes. They just want a hug that explodes. Okay. Thank you very much, Scotty, for sharing these miniatures and making me want to get some. Very, very nice. Okay, next up we have... Why does it always do that? It always... Whose name is this, Ikbard? Because for some reason everyone else's name isn't, like, shortened. For streamer mode.
Let me... That is Titan.
Okay. So for Titan, we're looking at some Imperial Guard. Ikbar, what regiment are these?
Those are the Solar Auxilia guys from Horus Heresy.
Yeah, but I feel like these might be a certain regiment because of the helmets and stuff.
If they are, I would not know.
Wow, I thought you were the Imperial Guard guy. Jeez, fake fan, fake fan. Absolute silence.
Indeed.
Yeah, you got some good milliput and green stuff work. I think those are
Oh, yeah.
third-party
Very
helmets. Yeah. Sculpted a belt buckle, knee pad, gas masks. Sculpted a cape. Ultramar auxiliary troops to me, not sure. Well, they look very good. Green stuff work is very
Very
clean.
pretty.
Yes. Thank you very much, Titan, for sharing. And who's this guy? Who painted this guy?
I don't know, but I bet he has a massive dingus.
Oh no, but I know he can't get rid of mold lines for shit.
Yeah, they add character, I hear.
Ah, I see, I see. But yeah, it looks nice. It's coming along nicely.
Thank you.
Okay. Next up, we have Gibgub with
That's a
some
Mechanicum
beautiful Emperor.
Myrmidon, by the way.
Next up, we
It's
have
from 30k, but I use them as my tech priests.
Next up, we have Gibgub with some beautiful Emperor's Children minis. Very nice minis. I'm liking the metallic purple.
Yeah.
Then we got the
Scrub
new
your
full
lens a
room.
little bit, Gibgub.
Ooh, those are some nice wings. Look at those.
Yeah.
And that is the 30k model too.
It is.
Not the weird looking 30,
Worm.
40, yeah, the worm. Because this one actually has snake scales, unlike the 40k one.
Yeah. Very odd.
Imagine dropping it and the wing shattered. I think he magnetized the wings if I remember correctly.
If you're saying you should.
How do you make this up already? Yeah, that's the 30k one. And also, some people are very fast painters, so they can paint stuff fairly fast. And that is not me. I cannot paint very fast.
I got Morven Vol when she released, like, and finished painting her before she was officially released because my store got it early once.
Uh-huh.
It was hilarious.
I had to get me a 130mm base to magnetize the base for 40k. Ah. Neat.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't notice the blue cape.
Someone else is
too.
on a
It's also nice.
130mm base.
What?
A 90-point artillery piece for guard.
Ugh.
God bless.
I think magnetized wings just pin them. They are very thick bits of resin. Ah, okay. But you can still remove them for transport. You did that, right? I mean, you just like unpin them for transport.
You like they're slotted kind of thing?
I'm no waiting for a response.
He likes pain. Well, we have a
Well.
legion for you, buddy.
Yes. But yes, very, very, very nice. And you have a better close up of the Marines. Those look very nice too. I like the purple. Is that an ink or is it a turbo dork? Because it kind of looks like turbo dork, or maybe it is an ink. Ugh, excuse me. Yes, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Thank you very much, Gibgub, for sharing. Some very nice Emperor's Children. Next up, we have Goblin with some battle tech. Ah, this is the 4-inch tall Timberwolf right here. It is the big Timberwolf. I feel like if Catalyst Games Lab made more miniatures this size, then more people would actually want to play battle tech.
Is that the Timberwolf she tells you not to worry about?
Eidolon clear through an airbrush over metal. Ah, okay. Yes, big Tims. Very nice Timberwolf. I still need to paint mine. Then we have more mechs. And I feel like these are themed off of Gundam is what it looks like. These ones right here. These ones feel like they're Gundam themed.
I wouldn't know.
I kind of feel like they're Gundam themed just based on the colors and the way they're painted. Macross. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because some of these mechs were actually original to Macross. I think they're actually making a new Macross anime too. If I remember correctly, one is in production. What they're from originally. Yeah. Yeah, but they look very, very nice. Yeah. And then we have more. You don't even need the other mechs. You already got 3 urban mechs. You're good. Cooler, slightly idle genre Gundam. Yes. Yeah, it's the better Gundam. I'm gonna get a lot of. That's a joke I'm gonna write into the Gundam video I'm gonna do. There is a better Gundam that also has idols too, but we don't. But that doesn't really get that much like model kits and stuff. But yes, very nice urban mechs and the urban mech lambs, the flying Urbies.
The Flurbies.
Sure. Then we have a Marauder 2C. Pretty sure that's the Marauder 2C because it looks like the 2C. And also because it looks like, I think that's Jade Thunder Chicken painted on the side. Or it looks like Jade Thunder Chicken to me. It might not be. Yeah, it looks like Jade Thunder Chicken. Green Bird Strong. Yep, Jade Thunder Chicken. And then we have some what I believe are Davian mechs too. 2 dragons, an archer, and I think that's a locust. Yeah, it's a locust. Very cool. And I'm assuming they're Davian because red. Draconis. Oh, okay, yeah. I always get the 2 mixed up. Draconis Combine. Shut up. And then we have, I'm pretty sure I know what this is because there's an atlas. Is this House Steiner? Did you paint them up Davian or next? Okay, never mind.
House Davion.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is Davian.
House Steiner.
And then this should be Steiner because the stripe.
House
Hansen's Rough
Davion and
Riders,
House
okay.
Steiner, aka Space America and Space Germany.
Well, if we're gonna be honest, the Clanners would be Space Germany because eugenics and stuff. And
No. Steiner has the best mechs, so they would be Germany.
The best mix.
no, that's the clans, actually.
They think they have the best mix, but they don't. They don't
Okay,
have the best
Roger,
mix
this-
we do.
Love that atlas. Yeah, it's a nice atlas.
The
It's
clan
a
is
very
like,
nice atlas.
in a way, private military.
And then we have... Yep, that's a Steiner Scouting Lance. We have, I believe that is the Mauler. I think that's the Marauder 2. Or it looks like I don't know if that's the Marauder 2 designed for that. I don't know. I haven't bought that box yet. Clan has the best mechs by miles.
Take more photos of my mini I've been working on. I think I got the code cracked, boys.
Yeah. Yeah, but these are nice. Very nice mechs. Then we have more House Steiner over here. Templar, Thanatos, Valkyrie, Thunderbolt. Ah, okay. I still have to get used to the Catalyst Games Labs designs. Yep, very cool. Okay, yep. Yes, thank you, Goblin, for sharing the Battletech. I gotta paint my Battletech stuff now because I need to. They're Davian. I don't remember the color schemes. I always just made mine the freaking like my mercenary corps color schemes. If they're then the insignia needs to be on it and then I'll know it. Because I more or less know pretty pictures. I know more with pretty pictures. But yes, thank you, Goblin, for sharing your BattleTech minis. Very, very nicely done. Okay, and next up we have GHB. With some Krieg that he's working on.
Wonderful.
I think you have to take
Love
some
Krieg.
crumbs. I can feel the heartburn coming on.
Huh?
The core of Craig.
Of Craig.
Yeah, these look very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice horsies. And pretty good for also
I hope
coming
you
after
feed
coming
them
back from
oats.
20 years. Yeah, very nicely done.
I mean,
Then we
I need
have
to take
the
photos
lion.
of Ungrim Dryer to show the chat. You need to. They need to see this glory.
Okay. Take photos and we'll do that. And we have the lion. Looks pretty good because he said this was the first mini you painted back after 20 years, right? I wouldn't say 40 because there was someone else in the chat that was like that 48 weeks ago. Yeah, it looks pretty good for your first miniature after 20 years. And I'm guessing you used contrast paint, right? For the lion's armor. And also little guys too. Yeah, these look pretty nice. Very, very nice. The weird Krieg horses that also have gas masks. Very nice, very nice. Ah, I see a casting gate thing. You missed one. Did really good on sealing up the cape too. I've seen a lot of people that when they do their cape, they don't bother filling in the gaps. Good job on that.
Damn, they banned Spider-Man, Groot, and Namor.
Well, I mean, that's what people usually do. Groot has the highest ban rate of any Vanguard. But yeah, it looks very good. Oh, hey,
I put Ungrim Dryer there.
I don't know if the eyes are intentional, but you can paint eyes better than I can. Well, it looks better than what I can paint. For eyes, because mine always look like the Thin Your Paints compilation.
What's up, Colt? It's been a hot fucking minute, dude.
Yes. No, but first Primarch. Ah, okay. First time you use strictly contrast. Yeah, but the template purposely. My thing didn't refresh you guys that get lucky at the time. Yeah, the secret of contrast I found, because it likes to like cool weirdly on flat surfaces, is you kind of want to thin it down a bit and not put as much on it as possible. But the contrast worked out really nicely for the Watchers in the Dark, though.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's just they found that like Dark Angel's green is really finicky. I've noticed.
You have a good one, Scotty.
Yep.
Thank you
Later,
for coming.
Scotty. So late for me. Yeah, sorry. I haven't exactly been able to stream early lately.
Low key, if I owned a big ass like shop van, I'd want like those those little keeper boys there to be the ones like spray painted on the side like those metal albums.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, GH. Really appreciate it. It's a pain. It's so dark. Well, I mean, you don't have to thin it down that much. Like, just thin it down a little bit and like paint it on as if you were painting like normal paint. That's how I painted my lion. Because I discovered
Ladies
that
and
real
gentlemen,
fast
may
that you
I
have to
introduce
thin it.
you to Lord Marshal Ungrim Dryer.
Dark Angel's green left a huge stain on my white carpet in my kitchen too. Ah, I'm sure the missus was not too happy about that.
The horse has a tramp stamp.
Yeah, very cool card.
So for my squat guard, I decided, you know what? What if I made Ungrim Dryer mountable on the horse. So he has a magnet on him, and there's a magnet on the saddle, so I can put him on his regular base for Old World.
Yeah. It looks cool.
Thank you.
Very nice.
I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put the other dwarves on the other horses, because I have I bought a box of the Creek Death Riders.
Dark Angel's green ruined a pair of my trousers and has stained my cutting mat. I know your pain. Short King, now we got Short Warlord.
Damn right.
Just like how
Volta.
I spilled my Agrax Earthshade, the Knight's Agrax Earthshade 2 weeks ago on the carpet. I still have to clean it out.
Yeah.
Dark Guy finally representing yourself on the board. I don't think your Bard's too happy about that.
About what?
Colt said, so you made a short guy, finally representing yourself on the board.
I mean, I'm above average height for a dude, so it means nothing to me. How's the weather down there? And Emil, fuck it, yeah, go with the ham. I like that idea.
Yeah, do Old Hammer. Do Old Hammer vibes.
Gotta get that goblin green.
Yep. I think that's all the members miniatures everyone has submitted for this week. So we do members miniatures every 2 weeks. So thank you everyone so much for submitting your miniatures. And now it is time to go back to painting. And good job everyone too. You have more mechs. Save them for next time. Save them for like in 2 weeks.
5'8" is the average height of a dude.
To painting.
You know.
David. Thank you, David, for the 50 bits. Tiny Dingus.
Mooding!
And he tried to give you the hat, Tiny Dingus.
Missed me, bitch.
Well, it could be for both of you. You're both sharing the hat, you and Rev.
When the two sides characters argue, so they have their little cooperation hat they have to share. I'm gonna take more photos of my little AdMech dude, because the paint's now cured on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna recalibrate my camera. I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a bit. I'm trying to identify my other Glub Shittos. Oh my god, it's Glub Shitto! Everyone else should stand up and stretch too. Stretch your legs. It's good for your legs and your body. Ugh. You're 5'8", my goodness. I need to get you a booster seat, one of the baby harnesses to carry you around. Ugh. Okay.
I said I'm above the average. My god, Colt. Fix your reading comprehension, motherfucker. Good god. Chat, laugh at this man. He fails at
You assume he can read.
understanding English.
Started painting Night Lords with vibrant, bright colors. Ooh.
Neat.
Okay, I gotta fix the... Or Carry Dawn's Gray. What do you think would be a good color to shade the gray on the capes?
The blood of your enemies.
I mean, besides that.
I wouldn't know what gray you're currently using.
Oh well, I mean, just look at the cape. I mean, think maybe like a blue, maybe, I don't know. Like Apothecary. What is it? Griff Charger Gray maybe might work.
Maybe. You're kind of going the bony color there. I would say either a blue or maybe a purple.
I think I'll use Griff Charger Gray for the upper part, and then I'll do just Null Oil for the bottom part, because I can kind of see Null Oil working. Or even a darker gray, just use that as a wash maybe. And that'll look good.
Maybe a darker gray.
Yeah, just make
Maybe.
it make my own gray wash then.
Your gouache.
Yes, because quick tip, everyone. If you want to make your own wash for a color, just thin down some normal acrylic paint, because wash is literally just thin down acrylic paint. Okay,
I love you too, Cam.
Welcome to Costco.
I love you.
I love how I stopped the Scarlet Witch ult with my Hulk jump.
Yeah, since we're on the subject of Marvel Rivals, my god, has ranked been like a fucking slog.
Is ranked
I've been
what?
very lucky, fortunately.
Well, that's because, well, ranked has been like a slog for me and my friend David. We were fighting for our lives last night, Jesus Christ. We barely advanced at all.
Thin down Holy Light speed paint, which is a very light blue. I could dig that.
And apparently the supports in whatchamacallit, the strategist mains are on strike.
Why?
Because they're complaining about divers. What else?
No.
Fair enough, yeah,
They're not,
divers do
they're
be
not
murdering
complaining
us.
about divers. They're currently complaining in the state of ranked for what's happening, because apparently if you're a support main and all you do is healing, you get like no points for winning or you get no points for winning a match, and you lose a lot of points for losing.
I'm gonna call bullshit because I'm getting the same amount of points as my friend David, and he plays DPS. And I'm playing Rocket.
Yeah,
I call
not on the higher
bullshit.
ranks. On the higher ranks, they only get like 10 points or like 13 points at a time, even if they're MVP.
I'm gonna say it's probably that they're also not like, they're just being a heal bot. That's what it is.
Yeah, they're just healing. Like they're not doing damage. And,
Yeah,
and
that's why you should at least be doing some damage in between. You can do that.
Yeah.
Because we had a game yesterday where we would have won if the person that this other person that was playing Rocket actually used their left click.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
And I don't argue against that, but at the same time, like the main purpose of a support is to be a support, which is heal, buff, and occasionally shoot the enemy.
Yes, but the thing is, when
And
all your stuff's on
jork it.
cooldown, you can still help by shooting at people. Because guess what? Supports, their things, their auto attacks will still do damage, even if you miss.
So I threw my engines here and whips.
Threw them in the whips and the nays.
Indeed, that song is, I think, 10 years old now.
Damn. Sold.
Yeah. Just like Chocolate Rain's 18 years old.
Oh god. Jeff the landlord.
Chocolate Rain.
So I'm gonna use normal, I think, or let me check real quick. I'm not sure. What color should I use for that? I should just use Agrax. Yeah, I need to use more Agrax. More Agrax with shade.
More.
Yeah, how's everyone's night going? What else? What is everyone working on for Warhammer? Warhammer related that hasn't answered yet.
Is the engine seer supposed to be like Zorn palette? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm trying out this technique that Ninjon does, where he'll instead of shading something, he'll paint it a contrasting color to give the shadows more of a depth. And I'm trying that out right now.
Yeah, Rev, have you booted up Star Citizen at all yet? I mean, anytime again?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish fucking Hulk's like jump grab thing had a bigger hitbox, because I'm getting annoyed by this Iron Man.
The answer is no.
Well, that's
Trying to
probably
jump
gonna.
and grab 'em.
This is gonna be a problem they're gonna have to address when Ultron comes out, because you know there's gonna be. Caesar, that's a nice rat. Thank you, Caesar.
And Ultron's gonna be flying.
Oh boy, this is gonna go on for a bit.
Oh my god. I do chocolate brains every morning. Sometimes they spray, sometimes they fall, sometimes it's Rocky Road with fudge. Sometimes, are you telling me sometimes, is it the special variety where it's Rocky Road with corn?
Why? Why are you like this?
It's because I bounced.
Sorry, don't be sorry. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Any support is
Today was
appreciated.
grand
Even you guys just, ow. Even you guys just showing up to stream also is a form of support.
Yeah.
Because then what it does is the more people watching the stream, the more likely YouTube is to recommend it to people. 'Cause that's how YouTube works.
Rev, have you booted up Star Citizen recently?
I have, but it was interrupted because I had to go do something. Unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yep.
Thank you, David, for the bits. I'm trying to flashbang everyone.
Ah, my eyeballs.
Accountage. I don't think that's a command on my channel. I don't even know what that command would even be.
I love how the Iron Man is making fun of me for me trying to take him down, but he's the fucking asshole that's flying everywhere and annoying people.
You not have a name more?
No, we banned him. Well, their team banned him.
Motherfucker!
They banned Namor
Like a
because
butt
we
cheek
banned
on a
Spider-Man.
stick.
Thank you, David, for the 100 bits. My ears.
I need to take that shit from that guy.
Why did you ban Namor? Why don't you just ban Hulk?
Because the rest of my team wanted to ban
Motherfucker! Thank you, David, for the 100 bits.
David Winston, he has disposable income and is him.
My ears.
Hey, Handy, how much money is like 1,000 bits?
like $10.
Yeah, it's like $10.
So what
Not
if
to worry.
someone spent
I have a permit.
like 10,000 bits?
This
it's
just
about
says
$100.
I can do what I want.
So like if someone paid you 100,000 bits, would you start a Thousand Sons army?
Yes.
Okay, Revan, if that happens now, you got to start a Thousand Sons army.
I don't wanna.
Well, that was to Revan, not you, Handy. He agreed before you had a chance.
Wait, what? What happened?
If Handy gets paid 100,000 bits, you now have to start a Thousand Sons army.
You said Revan, not Revenus. So that's
Yeah, but I never call Handy Revan. And you said, and you jumped in and saying, yeah,
You didn't say my full gamer tag
homie.
or even my nickname.
I have never said your full gamer tag ever. I know your real name, and I've never said your full gamer tag.
I was so distracted by what you said, I literally just stood there as Wolverine died.
Yeah.
You
You
caught
have
me
given
off
me
guard.
so much power.
Guys, if you spend
It must be done in a
100,000
week, though.
bits,
They have to do it in a week.
this is a challenge to you guys. 100,000 bits. How many have we raised so far this stream?
I don't know. Let me count. I don't want to do math today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Let's go after that group.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. What's 50 times 21?
50 times 21, that is going to be 150. No, it's not right.
Yeah, that isn't right. I said 50 times 21.
1050. Sorry, I forgot to put the
I
thing.
would do is the Black Templars.
1050. So then
Yes.
add another 300 at the 200. Well, yeah, 300. So then 1350. So we $13.50 so far.
All right. So we are 1/100th of the way to cause Rev
Yeah.
to start a Warhammer
What?
army.
Oh no.
Yes.
Please do not the Scorpion. What? You went goblin mode.
Yippee.
All right, so we have 1 week until next Friday. At the end of next Friday's stream, so we're gonna hammer this out so no one weasels out. Rev. Next week at the end of stream, on the 2nd of May. It's going to be May. End of the stream. If we get 100,000 biddies, you have to start a Warhammer army.
I have to start a Warhammer army.
Yes. And when I mean start a Warhammer army, you're going to get at least one character model and one other unit for an army, because that is the bare minimum needed to have a legal army for Warhammer right now.
I hate the fact that I was not paying attention and I got caught in this.
Thousand Suns army, right, Cam? Fair enough. Thousand Suns army. You will start a Thousand Suns army if we can raise $1,000 at the end of May 2nd, the Friday stream there.
I doubt that's not gonna happen. Be fucking hilarious if it did, though.
I'm banking on Cam here talking up a big game. Apparently 4chan's back up online.
Hear about that? I thought people were just saying it was just to fuck with people.
That's why I said apparently, because I don't fucking go on 4chan.
I don't either. I just need to know that it's back up, because then Parrot 4chan will still have a job.
Yeah. Can't help her enough. You have to save your money. Fair enough, Cam. Ain't no problem with saving money this day and age.
Yes. Must have saved that money.
Oh my god, Kentucky Ballistics bought a monster truck and got it a custom, like customized with all the stuff on it.
Is it a recent video?
He just posted it on Twitter 5 hours ago.
That's why I don't go on Twitter that much.
It's fun to just scroll through and see what's going on.
And all the people having a meltdown on it, which is funny sometimes. But yeah, apparently some funny Genshin news has come to light. So
Okay.
you know how the voice actors are on a strike?
Yes.
It wasn't an official strike. It was a wild card strike.
So what does that entail?
That basically means they're trying to make it as they were lying to everyone, saying it was an official strike going along with the other SAG-AFTRA one for like AI protections, when it wasn't, because Genshin was never a union voice acting gig. And also in the contract too, because apparently SAG-AFTRA is a bunch of assholes, they're making it so that if they hire if they were to sign that contract and hire a non-union actor, that then non-union actor, if they wanted to keep their job, would be forced to sign up to SAG-AFTRA.
Yes.
And you have to pay a membership fee, and also it's $3,000 for like just basic entry fee.
Yes. And you have to pay for upkeep and maintenance. It's a whole gambit. And then you take all the competent quality people, you put them in there, so all the people who are still struggling and financially are barred away from learning these better skills are essentially ostracized.
And it's funny
You
now,
found a
'cause
9mm outside. Is that with the casing and everything, or is it just the
he said bullet.
the lead?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
yeah, now
What have you
now
called?
the Genshin BAs are pretty much digging their own graves. It's funny.
Lovely.
Well, the English VAs are digging their own graves, the ones that aren't shutting up on Twitter. And then when they deleted their accounts on Twitter, they just moved to Blue Sky. But here's the funny thing, everyone can still see those.
Yeah.
And they're still complaining.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Was I
It's
being told?
Jason Bourne.
It's real funny.
Okay.
A live one. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know if like someone was calling my name. That's why I'm asking repeatedly.
It's all good.
Funny thing too is people are making the joke that Genshin Impact actually made people read and learn to read a contract. Genshin Impact taught people how to read a contract.
I believe it.
I'm just gonna say it now. If you're one of those people who don't read a contract before you sign up with like anything, you are literally stupid.
No, like what I mean is like read deeper into SAG and stuff, Screen Actors Guild and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
where are
I
you
hate
finding
those
this
people.
random ammunition, and where is it so I can get some? Shit's expensive.
Yeah.
There's some like I'm also a believer of unionizing and all that, but their union is stupid.
Their union is a monopoly because there's no other voice actors union is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why, like Iqbard has said before, he wanted to be a voice actor. Then he found out he couldn't because he had to know people.
You had to know people, you had to pay fees, and usually you had to, we'll say, do some type of solicitation, and or had to already be like people who would go to like their kids' like baptism or bat mitzvah, stuff like that. And it was really disheartening. You found them while walking your dog. Damn! Feed that dog a bacon bit.
Your dog, a dog that can sniff out shell casings? Nice. I wish my dog could do that.
A World War I soldier from France came in a time machine and wants to hire your dog for services.
Okay. Yeah, this rant is coming along very nicely. I like it.
Rat, we are the
Yeah,
rat. Here to
So,
celebrate a birthday
birthday
bash.
bash.
Michael, it's your
It's
birthday today.
Cake and ice cream is coming your way.
And Michael, such a good boy this year.
Want Griff Charger Gruff. Couple drops of water. Rinse this off and quickly seal that up so it doesn't spill all over the place. And screw up my table and carpet again. Oh, I forgot to wash the gold. I'll do that later. Must do the Griff Charger colors now. Well, the gray. Yeah, that's good.
Ick, opinion on Oblivion remake. So, I really loved playing Oblivion when I got to play it originally. I was invested in it. I loved it. I loved going to that arena. I loved going through that quest line for it and fighting and everything. I always did it in every run. I never got to complete Oblivion on the 360 because there was some type of glitch where it's like to the final act when, you know, the next in line for, you know, the to become like the emperor, king, whatever shit, you know, pretty much sacrifices himself because he knew all the cool spells and shit. My memory's a little fuzzy on this. And the game would soft lock, and I would hear the noises of the portals being summoned, but the portals never summoned. So I never got to complete Oblivion. That
Wouldn't
being
be a
said,
Bethesda
I've
game
heard a
without
lot
that
of great-
happening.
Exactly. I've heard a lot of great things. The fact that they went into such detail to when they hired new voice actors to redo voice lines to imitate this stilted quality, and then have them have an outtake be an intake, where it's like they read a line, they flub it, and they read it again, being part of the script, to then have the modelers model the character that you're talking to look down as if they were looking at their notes again before flicking back up to talk to you and say the line correctly. Fucking hilarious, and I love it. They even had the gall to make new, fancier horse armor and sell it in the deluxe
Oh yeah,
edition.
I saw that. I saw that.
And that's fucking hilarious.
They know what they were doing.
They acknowledge what they've caused, and sure, you hate it on principle, but I respect the love for the game. And also, you could take a slice of cheese, put it with a wheel of cheese, and make a potion of crazy conjuration stuff. That shit's hilarious. The fact that they're crossing game engines makes me excited as well, because we've been seeing people use the same fucking game engine for everything. They're using Unreal 5 for graphics, but the actual physics engine is their, you know, whatever
Creation
engine that they've
engine.
been using for, yeah, the creation engine. So they're mixing engines, and I like that because there's been a lot of discourse online from smaller, more indie style game creators about making your own game engines to suit the game you want, not having to take a rubric and try to make fold it into a pretzel to run the way you want. This is a step in that direction, and I like it because they're trying to take the strengths of these different game engines and Mod Podge them together. You can't wait for mods? Oh, people have been modding it already. And
Nexus
immediately, Nexus mods, yep. And because of the body type A, body type B stuff that they went through, the hey, we want to look progressive, we want to look like we care about people, and we're going to do this performative thing, which by the way is weird because a person on Twitter, I'll name drop here, Christina Tasty, she's a wonderful woman. She talked about there's specific sex-based quests. If you're a male or a female, as much as I hate using those terms because they feel so clinical and non in the real lexicon of English for people talking, hence why I just say dudes all over. If you're a guy or a girl, it changes the way that quest goes with you. And it really does depend on what you were in character creation. So how are we changing that now with this quest, where now it's body type 1, body type 2, and we go into that stupid joke of, why can't body type 2 take off their top because they're a woman? You know, that joke. Someone made a mod that turned it back to, you know, guy or girl. And then Nexus Mod Manager tweeted, what do you think is the first mod going to be on for the Oblivion remaster? Every tweet responding to them in quotes or in the immediate replies was, you're going to ban it. You're going to ban it.
Hello,
What's up,
Abyss, how you
Abyssian?
doing?
And guess what happened, Handy? Guess what happened, Rev?
The mod got banned, and then another one got put back up because of the backlash against that one
Yes. Yes, it's exactly what happened. Porn mods as well. Porn mods as well. To be fair, they made the Atronachs have cake again.
mod. Oh god. But damn, just so
Yeah,
far, like
I-
with barely any shades, this thing already looks good, and even the blue shade makes it look real good too. Let me just zoom in so people can see actually.
Hells
Do that.
yeah. But yeah, so I'm hopeful. It's looking really good. People are posting memes how Todd Howard finally got revenge on Obsidian for making New Vegas because someone took a live player count showing Avowed with 657 people playing, and then with 92,000 people playing Oblivion.
I wouldn't exactly say it's revenge. Because isn't Oblivion their Obsidian's game in the end?
No, it wasn't. They made Fallout New Vegas.
Well, just imagine what's gonna happen if there's gonna be a Fallout New Vegas remaster.
There already leaks for Fallout 3 remaster.
Yes.
I think there's gonna be a
Yes, there is
Fallout New Vegas remaster because the show is going to New Vegas for season 2. Is my
I
guess.
have no clue. I'll let you know the second I know.
Well, I'm just saying, like that's my guess.
Yeah, no, that's a fair guess. I see the logic and it tracks.
Because if they remastered Fallout 4, they are not going to miss that chance to remaster New Vegas, unless of course they don't, because it was made by Obsidian and they don't like Obsidian, because they made the best game that they never made.
Oh yeah, Goblin, I know what you're talking about with the armor set stuff there. The thing I did enjoy was Bethesda gave every person who was working on the Skyblivion mod a free copy of the Oblivion remaster.
Well, I mean, of course they did. They would have incited so much backlash. Gotta
No, they
remember
just
that.
genuinely just reached out to them and gave them all free copies because they know they loved it so much.
Yeah, but I'm saying because they could have done where they just struck it down as a thing like some other company did for a remake. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, I think I remember what it was. It was one of the Halo games, and they were trying to bring it up to like newer generational standards, and then they got struck down because they were in the process of just doing the Master Chief Collection is what it was. But then the Master Chief Collection turned out to be a shit show for 2.5 years. Yeah. Okay. So break out the known oil. That good shit. That good shit.
Capcom is kind of crazy when it comes to fans, and if fans are going to get a black eye or a nice treat.
I'd say Konami wins on that.
I think they're winning it now, Capcom's cooled the fuck down recently.
Damn, Hulk. So Black Panther and Spider-Man got banned. Now we're gonna try to get the Hulk banned.
It's pretty groovy, Goblin. I just learned a not so fun fact.
What?
There's a law named after Katy Perry. Would you like to take a guess on why?
Inappropriate things?
Well, when you say it vague enough like that, yeah. But so what she did was there was a law named after her, the Katy Perry law, where basically she would reach out to all these different properties in SoCal and would lowball offers and go through third-party agencies to buy them off of the elderly. And they then would, if they said, "Hey, these prices are too high," they started like suing for like falsifying like the value of the property, just so they could sell it to her, to the point where it actually, she tried to buy a convent, and one of the nuns literally died in court due to the stress because she was so old, and the stress was so big because she was losing her home. To the point where a law was made in place to prevent the elderly from being exploited by lawfare for their property. Just learned that.
What you're telling me is I need to hate Katy Perry even more, okay?
Yes.
Bitch thinking she's an astronaut? No. Now I'm the
She
president
also
of the
thought
United
math
States.
was related to science. She asked if math was related to science. It was hilarious. Like an old ass interview with her and Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's Sticky Icky. What's up, Murph? How ya
There's a
been?
reason celebrities are known to be stupid.
Andy, can I drink the oil? Only
No.
if you donate enough bits to make Revan start 1,000 Suns Army.
What?
I'm just letting chat know that there is a bid going on right now. If we get enough bits donated, you're starting 1,000 Suns Army.
Do not resist. I'm trying to figure the last time you didn't
Murph,
show
when was the
up.
last time I didn't show up? Because I was in chat, I was in stream very briefly Wednesday. I even told you fuckers to hit the like button on the stream.
I'm still painting 1,000 Suns.
No, he won't do that. His house is possessed and he doesn't want to let the demons come in that way. $10 bits for an army. Yeah, 10k bits for an army, $1,000 in real life spendings.
No, it's 100,000.
100,000.
10,000 bits is $100. I was like, but I don't want a Warhammer army. Too bad, you're getting one.
Y'all better be providing the minis because I don't have money for that.
We would be.
Yeah.
We've always said this before, we would be.
Yeah. No, Rev. We're getting handy $1,000 just to make you buy your own shit. Lasgun or Autogun if stranded in Necromunda? Lasgun never jams. Autogun can jam.
I see a TTV on the enemy team. Time to bully.
Time to bully. Someone get grandparents money, please. Can you have Radgun? Nah, I won't have any type of radiation. I can't believe it's not radiation poisoning guns. It's Necromunda. Everyone already has it. Yeah, las gun, easy to use. Or can I have las gun? Fair enough. Yeah, las gun, easy to use. You want the rad gun. Okay, okay. But yeah, las gun doesn't jam. Easy to strip apart. Easy to fix and repair. Can't wait for Handy to kiss Handy. Oh, that'd be pretty groovy, Abyssian. You got 3 Venerable Dreads? Nice.
Man, is it difficult to...
Also, I have a hot take.
Yes, and what is it?
I didn't hear you, but I'm going to say my hot take anyway. So, my hot take is I prefer the lock-picking system from Oblivion compared to Skyrim.
Okay.
A cam? Oh my god.
What?
Saying
Dark
Dark
Angels suck.
Games
Wow.
suck.
Dark Angels sucked, and why did they get their Primarch first?
Yeah, they definitely got their Primarch first.
Before Lehman, I mean. Why did they get it
Gilliman.
before Space Wolves? We already knew Gorilla Man was gonna come out eventually because Space Marine, because Boy Scouts.
Hawk Lord's best chapter, Dark Angels can suck it. Dad, is it gay to hold hands with your best friend? It's been quiet for 30 seconds. I had to say something.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I see.
I was
I see you had
focusing.
to say something.
I was againning all over the enemy team.
I had to focus too. I had to be
Yeah,
careful
yeah,
not
it's
to
gay. Fuck.
get some shade where it shouldn't be. Got to be very careful.
Very gay? No, not gay. Cam, I think Goblin's very confident about it. I think you and I are gay. New Vegas gets remastered full glory. I hope New Vegas gets remastered just so it's not janky on a janky script because of fucking Fallout 3's janky broken script. That is like
Janky.
80% of the reason why it's held back.
I was about to say janky. You mean like most of the Bethesda games? Even Oblivion's janky. Have you seen some of the funny
Oh, yeah.
bugs? With the
Yes.
new one?
Well, it's the same code as the old one.
Yeah, I know. But there are some new bugs though, apparently.
Okay. Do tell.
I don't remember which bugs were new and old. There was some really funny ones I saw. I don't remember though, because it's like
Wild
overwritten by other
Wasteland.
stuff.
Oh my god. Brandon Herrera just released a video on how to turn a semi-auto AK into a fully automatic AK on Pepperbox.
You mean a semi-auto AK? Probably because it has a force reset trigger, that's why.
I don't remember what I said, so I don't care. I am lost in the sauce. And I'm thinking about what to cook for dinner because it's raining outside.
I see.
If Rev starts a K-Sun's army, I demand a mandatory kit bash. No, he just released it on Pepperbox on how to do fully auto, like, because he says you literally cannot do this on YouTube.
Well, I don't think you can even do it on the internet either, because ATF might be knocking on the door.
Eh. With what funding?
Yeah, you're right.
Andy, when will you get a Space Wolves army and how much money?
I'm not gonna get a Space Wolves army. I'm just gonna have the new Rune Priest and Bjorn. That's it. I will never be getting in a Space Wolves army.
I'm getting some stuff printed so I can have my Gilliman become a Ferris Manus Legion of the Damned. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Have a friend printing out. Someone made an STL of Ferris Manus, the horse heresy, like Ferris Manus.
Yeah.
And I'm having him print out like the hammer, the helmet, and the backpack.
Mm-hmm.
And I found Legion of the Damned STL stuff, so I'm gonna have him print out some flames from there, and a half, like a flame, like a head that's half on fire. I'm just gonna saw the helmet and the half on fire head in half and just slap those bitches together. Make it look like the helmet's halfway on, but the other half is exploded to show the flames.
Yeah, Legion of the Damned. Kind of sad they got rid of them.
Yeah.
It would have been cool to do more stuff with them.
I think it would have been neat. Abyssian is the Space Wolves nerd of the rabble. He is. There's a guy who comes in semi-frequently, Dean Dominant, who runs Space Wolves, but they're all based off of... instead of wolves, they're bears. So they're astral bears, but they're Space Wolves rule-wise.
Bro, that was a fucking match.
By definition, it was a match.
The match of all time, one could say.
I might actually go back to that game in history and flip that fucking again section. Oh,
Got your old Cam. Those would be awesome to see. If you could take photos of those for the next model showcase stuff, that would be fucking awesome.
Travis, quit that. Bro, that Iron Man was goated. He got a 5-piece with that maximum pulse. I don't want to go any further because I do want at least Ickbar to catch up because I asked Ickbar to be my duo in Marvel Rivals.
What rank are you?
Gold 2.
Tony.
Halfway to Gold 1.
So Tony, the members miniatures is for those who are members of the Discord who are also paid members for either the YouTube or Twitch. It's as a thank you to show off.
Yeah.
You have to find them. Don't worry, you got 2 weeks. What if you paid dance? That's happened once, and because someone thought of it, we let it happen once.
What?
Someone.
Oh, yeah.
Gifted. Yeah.
It was funny and genius.
And
But it's only-
because they didn't think of it, we didn't thought of it to say don't do that. We let it happen once, kind of like the person who sent a box of bottle caps to Bethesda Studios in Maryland, saying, "Hey, I'd like to pre-order Fallout 4, please, with all these bottle caps." And they went, "You know what? Sure. You're the one person who can do it this way. If anyone else does it, we're not giving you shit."
Anyone else does it, we're just gonna send it back. We're gonna throw it in the trash.
In a trash, where the trash man eats garbage.
The one and only time a man was brave enough to do that, and they were like, "You're the only person we're gonna let this happen to." There's gonna be another person who's gonna try and do that later down the line.
Maybe, but I don't think they'll honor it.
Probably not.
My goodness gracious. I need to start cooking dinner.
Okay. I'm about to be done streaming anyway too, because I'm just doing the gold and then I'm gonna hop off.
Fair enough.
That's stuff I need to do.
A lot of stuff in there. Don't worry, Cam. Like I said, you got 2 weeks. I'd love to see them, but if you can't pull them out, no biggie. No harm, no foul. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me as always, and thank you for having me on the stream, Handy. It's good talking to you. Good talking to you as well, Rev.
Yeah.
Chat, be kind to one another. Hug your family. Tell them you love them. All that good stuff. I will see you in the near future.
Yep, later. Remember to record that thing for me.
I remember, buddy. Don't worry.
Okay.
Alright, so now that he's gone, time to be unhinged.
No.
Why?
No.
The part of the segment where we try our best to demonetize Handy.
No. Dark Angel smell, how dare you? If anything, Space Wolves would smell.
No. If anyone has the most pleasant of smells, then it's Handy's favorite faction, Ultramarines.
No, screw the Ultramarines. Hate them.
Except for Titus.
Titus gets a pass, he's cool. Titus, the one acceptable Ultramarine. Everyone else can get bent.
I love how I was gonna type in Xbox for my PC Xbox or whatever, and all of a sudden I get fucking I start typing Ultramarine.
That's how you know you hang out with us a lot.
Mm-hmm. I honestly want to bring my friend onto the stream just one time, my IRL best friend, just so that like I can be like, all right, Andy, Igor, tell him what you said about the reason why the Skaven are no longer recognized in the Warhammer universe. Because once again, he doesn't believe me that the Skaven can literally just take over the entire Warhammer 40k.
They could. I mean, they pretty much did in Old World. After and then they blew up the moon, but GW decided no.
Like, yeah, you know what? No.
It was nice to Valor. It could be funny if David painted a door and it gave him. It was nice.
What games on Game Pass do we got? Let's see. Because I still have Game Pass Ultimate, and I'm still wondering if I'm going to. So on Wednesday stream, when I was streaming Into the Dead in the evening, one of my regulars came by. Well, not regulars, because when I stream, he usually is at work. But on Wednesday, I missed my morning session, so I pushed it to the evening because I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna have to do something in the evening then. So, or I'm gonna have to do something like all morning and afternoon. So I had to push it in the evening. And during that session, he asked me, "Are you going to be playing Power World? And if so, are you going to be streaming it?" And I had to tell him like playing it, yeah, maybe. Streaming it, probably not. And the reason being is because aside from the algorithm probably not going to be on my side because everyone and their mother is playing Oblivion Remastered right now. I feel like Oblivion's probably one of those games I want to enjoy it on my own because I feel like if I stream it, it's gonna obviously show that I don't play Elder Scrolls games because the first Elder Scrolls game I played was online.
Elder Scrolls Online? What the hell's wrong with you, man?
Because I didn't know anything about Elder Scrolls, and my friend was into Elder Scrolls Online because I think they released something new back in the day, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you never played Elder Scrolls? You can play with us." And I was just like, "Okay." And I played Elder Scrolls Online, and I played for it for like a day, and then never touched it again. And then I played a little bit of Skyrim. Got the Whiterun like 3 times because every time I went back to play Skyrim, I just got the Whiterun and stopped playing.
You a bitch.
But now everyone's all hyped up about Oblivion because it's like, oh yeah, Oblivion's great and I don't know what, and I'm just sitting here like, should I actually give this game, like the Elder Scrolls series, a proper chance with this one?
Yes.
So I was debating whether to download it on my Xbox and just play it on there because it's a hassle setting up the capture card. So I made it a thing that I'm not gonna stream any of my Xbox games anymore. Like if I want to stream a game, I'm just gonna stream whatever I have on this PC.
I was going to say, my brother in Christ, you have a PC now.
And I also have a Xbox Game Pass on PC, so I could technically download Oblivion and stream it, but I don't want to. Because my Xbox is my purse.
What's that smell? You smell that? It smells like bitch in here.
How many people would actually be interested in me playing like Elder Scrolls Oblivion for the first time?
We just do what Rave did, just say first time playing it. And that brought in a lot of people.
I guess I could. I mean, I could literally download it right now. What? I'll consider it. I kind of want to keep going on my.
Go darkness smell. PC. Darkness don't smell. Shut up. For you.
Because I don't know, like I haven't picked a day out of the week to be like my solo streaming days, where like I just play a solo game, and usually Wednesdays was like Tabletop Wednesday, but we stopped doing tabletop because our campaign ended with the death of our village for Kingdom Death Monster, and we don't know when we're gonna pick that back up again and try again. So now I'm just stuck in this like limbo on Wednesdays. Is like, are we gonna come back to it? Or are we just gonna play other games together?
Who knows? But
who knows?
I am done for the night. Thank you ever so. Yeah. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you, David, for the bits and the gifted memberships, and also just gifted memberships in general. So I have to go do some stuff. So thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will actually see you guys on Tuesday or Wednesday because I have to actually do something all day Monday. Later, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good night, and have a good weekend. Goodbye.